What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here in the long-suffering Les Camino. It's about 100 freaking degrees out, and I've got a fresh tattoo. Seems as good a day as any to move a bunch of heavy motorcycle equipment into the new shop, right? The fact that I've signed a lease on this place is even scarier now, because if you've been following the news, you'll know that here in Tampa, bars are shut down again. I don't disagree with them doing that. I think it was the right move, because if you've been in bars like I have as a bartender, you've seen how little people are actually respecting all the rules that you're supposed to be following for social distancing. But since they're shut down, that officially makes me a full-time YouTuber again, and a full-time YouTuber with a brand new lease on a big building. So needless to say, I'm a little nervous, but one thing to do when you're feeling pretty nervous is just start freaking pushing forward. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm headed up to U-Haul right now. Then I'm gonna meet up with Flip and Kyle, and we're gonna sweat our butts off. That's for sure. See you guys there. The mighty Les Camino. It's a truck, sort of. Believe it or not, I can actually fit a dirt bike in the back of this thing, but we're gonna need some bigger guns for what we're moving today. Well, first stop is at MTW with the U-Haul to pick up Flip's Sportster, which will, you know, never be finished. Hey. Like he's been screwing in the same bolt for the last 3 fucking months.
Two. There's been 2 bolts.
2 bolts in the last 3 months. That's double what I said. There you go, man. Where's Flip's Sportster? In the back of this Subaru.
Hybrid.
And of course, we're picking up some of Kyle's stuff here, some lifts, all sorts of cool goodies that we're going to be sweating a lot over. I made sure to wear a green shirt for all shows. Holy crap. First time, bud? Sad state of affairs this motorcycle is in. It really deserves better than Flip. All right, that was hot, sweaty, but the back of this truck is filled full of tools and motorcycle parts now. So, not all of them, unfortunately. Only some of them. It's gonna take 2 trips. We're here at the warehouse space. Kind of a bummer. We're about to take this nice, clean, empty warehouse space and fill it up with all that junk. Obviously, we gotta go through some stuff. A lot of this stuff is not going to live here permanently, but we got work to do. All right, last load, loaded up. Unfortunately, there's not much in there. It's just kind of lame to have to make 2 trips when you don't have a lot in there, but oh well, them's the breaks, kid. Up here at the Dirty Shame, which is very much closed right now. There's nobody in here because, you know, we're complying with the new COVID regulations, and we're no longer allowed to be open. I took a break from moving stuff into the warehouse because even though we're not allowed to be open to the public, I'm still allowed to pour a growler for my friend Marcus, who's the guy who did my tattoo earlier today, that I then sweated and moved with.
The beer is still warm.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, you know, me and Richard could still have a beer.
Beer is
like, I'm sorry for you guys, but
this is for my own personal staff.
like we can still have a beer here, so I'll have one in your honor. Well, it's the next day. I'm back in the shop with my big old mess and some fluids I had. And one of those things has already leaked out all into the ground. Here's the first joys of shop ownership. And what's the thing you're constantly thinking, like, what do I need? Like, the stupid things like, I need a refrigerator. I need somewhere to sit down. Right now, there's nowhere to sit. When there's messes on the floor and beers on the table from our celebratory beers last night, the first thing you need is a trash can. Let's fix that. I know your day's gonna go great when the first thing you're struggling with is getting a freaking bag to fit in your trash can. I got some paint, so we're gonna paint the inside. I'm gonna get that done, but obviously, #1 priority is storage. Cabinets, toolboxes, bins, whatever. There's a whole bunch of boxes and pretty much nowhere to put it besides the boxes. So that's definitely priority #1. It's not gonna get solved in this video, but definitely gotta pay attention and do that. Well, remember when I said we gotta focus on the essential stuff? Well, having a bar is pretty essential to me. Facebook Marketplace to the rescue. Made a couple calls and just got these guys delivered. They got delivered pretty fast, and I'm probably gonna fill them up just as fast because we got a lot of crap. That ain't even gonna cut it. You can tell by the sweat on my hat right here that I've been getting whooped here in the 100-degree Florida heat. So I'm going home. All right, guys, it's yet another day, and this is officially turning into the longest multi-day vlog I've ever done. Not that this is gonna be a particularly long video, but you know, it's been like 4 days now that I've been filming this same vid. Anyway, I'm not gonna do much today. I originally had planned on painting the walls, but I stepped on a splinter last night and I had to cut it out of my foot. It was pretty brutal, and you know, I'm standing right now, but let me tell you, having a wound on the bottom of your foot, not super conducive to standing around. So I'm gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. What I did do today is pick up bar stools, and I am super, super excited about these things. Obviously, this isn't where the bar is gonna be, but I scored these bar stools. They need to be cleaned up a little bit. They are used. They look a little funky. If you're from Tampa, these are gonna look really familiar. These are actually the old bar stools from the Hard Rock Casino. So they're kind of a weird height, but for my my Gladiator workbench bar top I've got here, they're perfect because they're specifically designed to be used with a slot machine. I really, really dig that, I gotta tell you, because you just look at these chairs. These were in the Hard Rock for a long time. You know that they're freaking built just really well because they're designed to be sat in all freaking day long. That, and they were slot machine chairs. So people were sitting in these things, gambling and sinning and drinking 24 hours a day. And that's the kind of energy I want in here, you know what I mean? A lot of sin has happened in these chairs, and a lot more to come. So yeah, I got bar stools. That isn't exactly getting the shop ready, but the deal came up and these things ended up being so incredibly cheap, so I couldn't turn it down. And even though I'm gonna be, after this, be more focused on getting the shop area up and running, it feels pretty good to sit down at a bar top in a bar stool in this warehouse, although I currently don't have a beer to drink, so that part's kind of lame, actually. Let's go solve that. Okay, it's yet another day in the saga of what is the longest time period that I've ever filmed a vlog over. Anyway, more storage coming up. Like I said, I got those two things the other day. Went and picked that up from Harbor Freight today, and you know, with the bar being closed and me completely relying on YouTube right now, you're gonna see a lot of stuff in here from Harbor Freight, let me tell you. But hey, Harbor Freight is where normal human beings get their tools, so I know that I'm gonna be working with the same stuff that a lot of people who are watching this channel are working with. Everybody gets their stuff from Harbor Freight unless you're a professional mechanic, and I am by no means a professional. I was just like, dang, it didn't come with wheels. It had wheels in the showroom, and I just realized they're probably inside the box. All right, let's see if I can do this without hurting myself. That actually went smoother than I thought. I totally thought I was gonna break something. All right, done putting together toolboxes for right now, and let me tell you, it's time to paint this room, and when it comes time to paint something, there are a few things more important than good friends when it comes time to paint a wall, especially where I'm concerned, because I absolutely hate painting, so let's get to this. Good thing about having friends to help you paint is they do stuff like that, which I don't mind doing the big parts, but doing that little detail work, that's where I start to lose my mind. So thanks for not losing your mind, Drew. You know, I'm having a great time watching you sitting down while I drink a beer do that. Yeah, it's very satisfying. You know what's more satisfying than painting the edges and fixing that? Is watching Drew do it. Well, Flip officially has a toolbox here, not put together yet, and a motorcycle lift here, also not put together. Like I said, we'll see how long it takes Flip to put together his. He's gonna film it, of course, but I'll be back here making fun of him. As far as this toolbox goes, it's not bad, I would say. I think for what I'm doing, like this stuff it came with in the bottom is pretty cheesy. That's pretty terrible. I'll have to put new mats in it. But I mean, it feels fine. The fit and finish was a little weird. Like you kind of had to bend things a little bit, putting it together to get everything to fit right, but not bad. Kind of what you would expect with a toolbox that only costs a couple $100 as opposed to like a Snap-on one of these, which would be a couple $1,000s, I'm sure. But I'll be keeping you guys informed on how it does for me and whether I think it's worth the money. And I guess you'll be able to see if it's worth the money for Flip on his channel too, since he literally bought the exact same box. So get to work, dude. I want to see you're on the clock as of right now. 45 minutes, that's the time to beat, buddy. What was that, Flip? I was just over here saying, I gave him a little bit of a head start. I go, here are all the tools you'll need. Since I already put it together, you just need these 3 tools to put together, so you're not wondering. What was that you just said?
Thank you.
No, you said, I don't need your help.
No, I said thank you.
I'm gonna hold you to that. Well, it's been a long, crazy journey on this multi-day vlog that I'm not sure. I think it's probably been like 10 days of content, but not a lot of content, just me kind of messing around and being in the garage and going like, hey, this is what I did today. But it's getting pretty late, and I think it's probably, even though we're not done painting, as you can see up there, I think it's about time to end this video. We got some stuff done. We got some stuff moved into the shop. We've got some painting done. We've still got more to do. Anyway, I think that's gonna about do this for this episode of Brapstar Garage Paint and Put Together Toolboxes edition. We'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. I think we got t-shirts coming up, by the way. I think there's t-shirts coming. I should have t-shirts like tomorrow. Maybe I'll just like, as I'm like ending this video, I'll cut to, these are some t-shirts that you can buy from brapstar.com because I've got a big shipment coming in. Till next time, thanks for coming along with me on this weird journey. I appreciate everything. You guys rock for everything we do here. It wouldn't be worth anything at all without the people who watch the videos. Thanks. Till next time, y'all. Keep it weird.